What truly makes someone a leader? It's not power, not position. It's influence, the ability to inspire others when the path isn't clear. Real leaders don't follow trends. They create direction. In this video, you'll hear 30 of the most powerful quotes on leadership from history's greatest minds. Each one reveals a truth, from the basics of self-mastery to the art of inspiring others. So stay till the end, because by the time this video ends, you won't just understand leadership, you'll feel it.
Donald McGannon says, "Leadership is an action, not a position. Titles don't make leaders, actions do. It's not where you stand in hierarchy, but how you move others forward." Peter Drucker says, "Management is doing things right. Leadership is doing the right things. A manager ensures efficiency. A leader ensures direction."
John C. Maxwell says, "A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way." Great leaders don't just point directions, they lead by example. They walk the path before asking others to follow. Dwight D. Eisenhower says, "The supreme quality for leadership is unquestionable integrity. Integrity is the foundation of leadership. Without honesty and character, influence fades and trust disappears." Sun Tzu says, "A leader leads by example, not by force." Respect, not fear, creates loyalty. Real power is influence through action. Harold S. Janine says, "Leadership is practiced not so much in words as in attitude and in actions." Words can motivate, but actions inspire. Leadership is seen, not spoken. It's lived through consistent example. Dwight D. Eisenhower says, "Leadership is the art of getting someone else to do something you want done because he wants to do it." True leaders inspire people to act out of belief, not fear. Ken Blanchard says, "The key to successful leadership today is influence, not authority." Leadership is not about control. It's about impact. The power to inspire is far greater than the power to command. Vince Lombardi says, "Leaders aren't born, they are made through hard work." Leadership is built through effort, discipline, and persistence, not destiny. John F. Kennedy says, "Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other." Great leaders never stop learning. Growth fuels leadership. Every lesson makes them wiser, humbler, and more capable of guiding others. John Peter Zenger says, "Great leaders are not defined by the absence of weakness, but rather by the presence of clear strengths." No one is perfect, but great leaders know and use their strengths. Their clarity and confidence inspire trust, even through imperfection. Warren Bennis says, "Leadership is the capacity to translate a vision into reality." True leadership turns ideas into action. It's about bridging the gap between imagination and achievement, making dreams real through direction and effort. Napoleon Bonaparte says, "A leader is a dealer in hope." Even in the darkest times, great leaders offer hope, the fuel that keeps people moving. Simon Sinek says, "Leaders are the ones who give others confidence to move forward." Confidence is contagious. Leaders pass it on through belief and encouragement. Dale Carnegie says, "Leadership is about influencing people to believe in something that brings out the best in them." At its heart, leadership is about awakening potential, helping people see what's possible. Bill Bradley says, "Leadership is unlocking people's potential to become better." The best leaders see what others can't see in themselves. They inspire growth, helping people rise to their full potential. John Quincy Adams says, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." The true measure of leadership is the positive change it sparks in others. Jack Welch says, "Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is about growing others." Leadership transforms ambition into mentorship, helping others rise. Barack Obama says, "The role of a leader is not to be on top, but to lift others up." Leadership is service, helping others rise higher. Nelson Mandela says, "Lead from the back and let others believe they are in front." The best leaders empower others, guiding silently while letting their team shine. Bill Gates says, "As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others." The modern world rewards leaders who uplift, not those who control. Rosalind Carter says, "A great leader takes people where they ought to be, not just where they want to go." Sometimes leadership means pushing people beyond comfort, toward growth. Margaret Thatcher, "Don't follow the crowd. Let the crowd follow you." True leaders stand firm in their beliefs, even when they stand alone. Martin Luther King says, "A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus." Leaders don't wait for agreement, they build it. They bring people together around shared purpose. Tony Robbins, an author and coach, says, "Leaders spend 5% of their time on the problem and 95% on the solution." Great leaders don't dwell on obstacles. They focus on outcomes. Brian Tracy, a motivational speaker, says leaders think and talk about the solutions. Followers think and talk about the problems. Great leaders focus forward. They don't dwell on what's wrong. They build what's next. Steve Jobs says innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Visionary leaders think differently. They don't copy trends, they create them. Ralph Nader says, "The function of leadership is to produce more leaders, not more followers. The best legacy of a leader is a generation of new ones." Lao Tzu, a Chinese philosopher, says, "A leader is best when people barely know he exists. The highest form of leadership is invisible, when success happens naturally and everyone feels responsible." Mother Teresa says, "Do not wait for leaders. Do it alone, person to person." Leadership doesn't always require a title. It starts with action and compassion.
Which quote inspired you most? Tell us in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Evergreen Quotes. Your support keeps this channel growing, and together, we'll keep spreading the light of wisdom.